You ever play a Roblox game that doesn't just scare you, it haunts you? I'm not talking about cheap jump scares or spooky mazes with a discount scream sound effect. I mean, that weird, unsettling vibe where you feel like the game knows something you don't. That is Deadrail's. It's not just creepy, it's a confusing horror atmospheric game, and somehow it became one of the most talked about horror experiences on Roblox. But how? And why is everyone suddenly obsessed with riding a train to a city? This video will explain that, so let's start. Let's rewind. It's 2024. You're browsing Roblox, minding your business, dodging tycoons, doors clones, and whatever unholy skibidi toilet x Rainbow Friends x Backrooms collab just dropped. The platform is drowning in oversaturated content, clickbait thumbnails, grindy simulators, jump scare factories with more neon than Times Square. Then, Deadrail appears. No big marketing push, no collab with Flamingo, just one cryptic thumbnail, and a promise to ruin your peace of mind. It felt different. No title card screaming at you, no tutorial screaming at you, just silence. You spawn on a train, and you wait. Right off the bat, Deadrail tells you nothing. There's no guide, no how to play pop-up, not even a suspiciously helpful NPC named Bob. You're handed a flashlight and tossed into the void. That's it. You're stuck in a metal coffin on rails, with a growing sense of dread and a conductor who might not even exist. It's like the game is gaslighting you. And honestly, that's kind of genius. It turns every little creak into a reason to panic.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, why I hear some weird noises, bro?
Deadrail could have stayed niche, a little underground gem, but then the YouTubers found it, and naturally, chaos ensued. The perfect storm, unsettling visuals, unpredictable gameplay, and just enough mystery to fuel 10-minute reaction videos with titles like I Regret Everything Deadrail Roblox Horror. It wasn't long before the game exploded. YouTubers fed the hype, TikTok edits made the rounds, and suddenly, Deadrail was the Roblox game you had to try if you dared. People weren't just playing it, they were dissecting it, panicking over it, theorizing about it, all because of how uniquely uncomfortable it made them feel. And then the rabbit hole opened. Turns out, this wasn't just spooky set dressing. Deadrail had lore. And not just ghosts on a train stuff. I'm talking interdimensional trauma timeline with notes, hidden events kind of lore. The community started piecing it all together. Who started the infection? How did it spread? Who was the test subject, etc.? Nothing is explained directly. Everything is implied, which means every player becomes their own personal conspiracy theorist with a corkboard and a dream. The devs? Mysterious, silent, possibly vampires. They barely speak, but when they do, it's stuff like, added new creature, don't worry about it. Every update is another anxiety generator. The game evolves like it's alive. One day it's moody, the next it's malicious. And that unpredictability keeps players crawling back. And now, Deadrail has a fanbase. Like, a passionate one. People are drawing fan art of entities that don't even have official names. Posting TikToks theorizing about how the infection of zombies started. Making fan art, and they are really active in their Discord server. Some servers even have roleplay communities. Full-blown cults that dress up like people like Conductor, Doctor, and more. Like, bro, I just logged on to Scream. Y'all are out here forming cult. The Discord server? Unhinged. Half the people are decoding lore. The other half are in voice chat breathing heavily and refusing to explain themselves. One guy's entire argument was just you had to be there. Deadrail players don't just play, they inhabit. You die once and suddenly you're an expert on train. Like, chill bro, this isn't a thesis. Someone literally said, the new update feels different emotionally. Nah, because what do you mean by that? It's a Roblox horror game, not therapy. So why did this game blow up? Why Deadrail? Out of all the games on Roblox, simple. It does the one thing most horror games forget. It respects the player. It doesn't hold your hand. It lets the mystery breathe. It trusts you to be curious and terrified. And that's why people are obsessed. Because Deadrail isn't trying to be the loudest horror game. It's trying to be the last one you think about before you fall asleep. So yeah, Deadrail isn't just a game, it's a lifestyle. A loud, chaotic, slightly cursed, and incredibly fun lifestyle text. You log in thinking it's just another spooky Roblox game. And then 3 hours later you're debating zombie biology with a guy named ED4REAF4REMARE420 while the train burns in the background. There's horror, there's lore, there's yelling, and every once in a while, you even escape. But barely. Deadrail is beautiful chaos. Shout out to the devs for creating this masterpiece. And shout out to the players. Y'all are unhinged in the best way possible. Anyway, that's the story of how Deadrail went from niche horror project to a full-on cult classic. If you want a horror experience that's eerie, unpredictable, and kinda beautiful in a depressing way, hop on the train.